DAEGU, South Korea. And I woke up around 4 o'clock maybe. Let me check if my volume is fine. So, hamster is quite they're making sounds. Thank you so much for everyone who are here yesterday. And let me check my live for a while. If I do have, if my sound is fine. Oh, I really look like, oh, check mic 1, 2, 3. Check mic 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Check, check, check. Mic test, mic test. Not really that. Sound is not really that loud. This is the loudest that I have. Check 1, 2, 3. What could be heard? Hi Zeke, you're the first one. Yes, you are. Hello. Welcome to my live. How are you? Hi to my 2 viewers. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for the 1 like. So I just woke up. You're good. It's great. So, hi. Oh, where are we? Hi, Chaya Raj. Rock. Hello. How are you? Okay, what? Okay, what? Well, I just woke up and my mind's still floating as usual. Hi to my 6 wonderful viewers. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for all the support yesterday. Hi, MD. Where are you from? How are you? So, of course, I just woke up and need some skincare to do. Hi, Shri Raj. How you are? Hi, you are cute. Thank you. Hello, my heart doctor. Oh, Prakesh. Thank you so much for being here. Hi to my 18 viewers. Oh, hello. Have you tried that one, Zeke, when you just woke up and you were trying to be in a hurry because you might miss the time? Hi, Shiraz, your Instagram ID. Now I give it to my members. I always irritate. Irritate? Why? Hi, Ranesh. There's only one Lul. There's only one? One? What do you mean? Hi, Ranesh. You always irritate me? No, you don't. Please say my name. Hi, Ocean of Memes. Hello. Shout out to you. Can you hear me well? I hope you all hear me well. My 13 love you viewers. Thank you so much for being here. Yeah. So while I'm doing this, I'm doing also my saying heart doctor. It doesn't irritate at all. It's fine for me. Now it's down to 5. How are you, everybody? Today is already Thursday. Wow, it was just Monday now. I think it's Thursday already. Tell me how to improve my English communication. How will you improve your English communication? You practice it. You try to practice it. Hello, hello, Paris. Hi, my nephew. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my live. I didn't forget you. It's just that sometimes my mind is mixed with everything. It's supposed to be. Hi, Harsh. Ooh, you're here. I forgot to ask about the results, I think, Harsh. How are the results of your exam? Oh, I forgot my sun cream. Can you tell that I just woke up? I did practice it, but I always fall in interviews. Well, practice it with hello, Said. Hi, Iran. Okay. And what you're applying on your face? Oh, first is like my toner, then after essence, eye cream, and then cream again, then sun cream. Iran Farsi. No speak English. Oh, I don't speak also Iran Farsi. I'm so sorry. I cannot speak your language. I'm so sorry. This is the brush of mine. Gee. Tell me, how are you? Well, I'm always tired at night. Whenever I try to let my kids sleep, I also sleep first, I think, because I was so tired. How about you all? What did you feel yesterday? I have a lot of falling hair. Now I down to three. Aren't you? You are showing your skincare routine? Yes, I do. Whenever I have my life. I'm sorry, I don't speak Iran. Ever since I was doing this live, I don't speak Iranian language. Before, I'm really trying to do all the greetings in different countries because I have a computer in front of me. But now that I don't, I can't. Thank you for the 4 likes, and I have 3 wonderful people in my life. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope you can hear me well. It's Thursday, and one day more it will be Friday. Then again, Saturday and Sunday. Just look at that, how the days goes back and forth. It's just so amazing. Uh, mm. Now I have 6 wonderful viewers. I will sing a song. What song again would I sing? Oh, I have a song now. You you really wait for weekends? I do. I patiently do. On today, I can stay more because I'm feeling sleepy. I can't stay more. Sure, sure, Paris, you may sleep right now. You go and sleep, okay? It's fine for me. Don't worry. You may sleep right now. What song would you like me to sing, Burgash? Is it English, Tagalog, or Filipino? Hi, Burgash. Okay, as your wish on. Bye bye. Good night. Have a nice day. It's not my wish. I was granting yours. Your favorite one. Oh, but my husband actually sent me the Korean song that I always sing to him. May I sing it to all of you? Karun, magandang gabi. Morning, I'm going to school. That's why I should sleep now. Sure, you could sleep right now. Don't worry, Paris. Okay. It's good. Goody Sleep rollings. Yes, you should sleep. I believe so. How did I start this one? I forgot. Sing. Sure. 노을 뜻 같은 하늘에 아, 늘 뜻같은 하늘에 늘 같은 하루 그때가 없는 곳 말고는 달라진 게 없는데. Wait, I'm waiting for the next lyrics. I hope your day was good. So far it's starting, so far it's fine. Okay, here. 난 웃고만 싶은데 다 잊은 듯이 아무 일 안 든 듯 구르게 웃으며 살고 싶은데. Oh yeah, it's early in Korea. Yes, it is. It's around what time is it? 5:45. Waiting for the next lyrics. I forget time difference. I didn't understand, but it is sounding good. So, okay. I will read the English version later. 그리워서. Hi, Vishal. Ouch. 그대가 그리워서 매일 난 혼자서만. Wait, was advanced. 그대로 불러봐요. Vishal, what's your name? I will check in a while. What was your name, Vishal? Vishal. I forget to see my notebook. Where are we? I was waiting for the next lyrics while while looking for the name of Vishal. 보고 봐서 그대가 보고 봐서 이제 난 습관처럼 그때 이름만 부르네요. Logan, I'm now singing. Am I like I'm like still reading? I'm waiting for the next lyrics. Vishal. There are a lot of Vishal. 오늘도. This was downloaded by my husband actually, and he wanted me to upload it on my channel, but it was made by another person, so I'm hesitating to upload it. So I wanted to upload if I just sing it by my own self and just put the lyrics on it together with the how will you read it and the English translation so you would understand. 난 were we sing any Hindi language song? I did before, but my pronunciation is not good. Good night, yes, good night for sure. Your plans for the weekend so far? Yours, we will just stay at home. It's because I'm afraid that the kids will be sick before our trip going to the Philippines. 난 보내줄 알았죠 다 남김없이 아니죠 난 아직 그대로 못 보내줘. And I'm waiting for the next lyrics. YouTube will say copyright content found. Yes, it did. That's why I'm telling him that it's better if you upload things that are original so that you wouldn't have any problem at all. Or do it in a cappella. 그리워 그리워서 그대가 그리워서 매일 난 혼자서만. You going to visit the Philippines? Yes, soon after maybe not maybe. It will be first week of June by last. Hi Jerry, how are you? By last week, Jerry, you changed your profile. Um, yes, we are visiting my family. Not for me, but for because for my first child. Hello, bye bye. For my son, so that I got three copyright strikes. One. You see, Burgesh, so it's better if you sing it a cappella. Hi, Yummers, hello. And my channel got deleted. You see, be careful with using music. Yes, I'm just silly, being silly. Cherry, we're going to the Philippines this coming June. We're going to my hometown. I don't know if I can get live. It's been a long time you haven't been here. Hi, Rudra. Hello, hello, brother. Thank you so much for being here. So I'm going to my hometown, Jerry, and I probably featured it in my you- YouTube channel always. You always look so beautiful. Thank you, Jerry. I just woke up and just put my skincare there. Thank you so much if you find me. Are you getting closer to watch ours? Last time when I tried to check it type by, I was in 2,500 watching hours. And as I've told you, all of my videos would be read as one for every IP address. That's why maybe it would not run so fast. You have natural beauty. Thank you so much. There is no any operations with my face. Shubham, I don't get any. Show your home and outside. No, Burgesh, I couldn't do that. That is dangerous. Hmm. Obviously, my sister is why seeing Lola and Lolo. Oh, Farun, you're so good. No, I don't have any Lolo and Lola anymore. I don't have grandma and grandpas in my mother and father's side. They are already they already passed away. Unfortunately, all of them passed away. And the only grandma that I consider right now is my husband's grandmother and grandfather. How was your day, sis? So far, it will be good because soon it will be Friday. It's always good to see you. Thank you so much, Jerry. How about you? When will be your plans going to the Philippines? Hi there, drop and say hello from Sydney, Australia. I am new to your channel. I subscribe and hit like. I do have lots. You have? Really? That's quite interesting and quite frightening. I'm going to sleep. Sorry, it's okay, Rakesh. You can sleep right now. Thank you so much. So if I watch every video on your playlist, it won't count. It will type by but one IP address. Come to think of my live, if you click it, it's 169 playlist, so it would even last for the next days. So thank you so much. Business mind is 10. Skincare tips, please. Well, you need to sleep well, drink many water as long as you can. Maybe because of the light, maybe that's why I kind of look like this, but when I'm outside, you would know why. I would rather bring you here. I would rather in the States. Ah, Ghost Hunter in the house. You know him? Hmm. Hope this month you reach 4,000 hours. I hope so, Harsh. But it seemed like there are 2 weeks only, Harsh. It will be harsh for me. But I wish. I will always check. Actually, we were having a hard time in terms of updating the things that we need to update for me to be uh for the payment details actually. By any chance do you know Rudra? And Rudra, you know Jason? Yes, do you know each other? Hi to my eight wonderful viewers. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, yesterday, ever since Wednesday, I think. No, I don't, sis. Oh, I thought you knew him. Yes, hello to the both of you. Next year, I'll be coming to Philippines, to Manila. I'll be going all over Philippines. Oh, Jason, just be careful, okay? Don't go to anywhere that is not crowded. Don't be alone. If you look really like a foreigner, be very careful nowadays in the Philippines, especially in Manila. Better to go with the crowded places rather than being alone. But some streets are fine, but I don't know the others. I'm not sure, but we are also going to the Philippines this coming June. We will just drop by. I am scared when my sis is there. Your sis? Where? In the Philippines? You have a sister in the Philippines? Ah, so my class have been practicing. You're not scared. I have uh my class have been practicing this book presentation, and then because there is a presentation that they would do, it is a must that they would practice, but it isn't not a must that they would present. And most of them were like, my mom says I don't have to do this one. I don't like to do this one. I could just skip this one, they said. Ate of whole YouTube. Who? Me? But there are a lot of live streamers, Harsh. Have you tried to check? Even there are a lot of Filipinas that you could check doing the live streams. I wasn't able to check everything. Any special book for the presentation? They have this kind of level for Rune. And then this book is really the simplest book that they could memorize because they would memorize it. They would not look to the book whenever they are storytelling. I manifest things, sis. Yes, I hope you would manifest good things for everybody, especially for the whole wide world. That there would be no war anymore. Thank you so much. Oh, is this manifestation just for yourself, isn't it? And me, sometimes I do that one. Manifesting things also is good. Shubham, please advise me to Rudra for manifesting things. Yes, I believe Rudra could also advise you. Of course, it's only positive vibes. Yes, if you manifest something, it is one drive. It is a one way to drive you to your goals. That you can do it. Yeah, that's what I'm sometimes normally. Yes, most of the time that I do. So we've been practicing it ever since Wednesday, and just yesterday they were emphasizing it to me that their mom doesn't like them to do it. But actually, it would help their memory and it would help them to practice English more. And I was also doing some actions in order for them to easily remember the the sentences. Actually, the book is about um, tiny. Oh, even me, I forgot. May I please go, sister? I will certainly share the mantra. Oh, sure, you can go now. Ruja, thank you so much for trying to stay here for a little bit. Thank you. Thank you. You may go now as if um as you wanted to. You are so free to do the things that you need to and you want to. Thank you so much for staying here for a while. So, Tiny Bath. Hello, Centennial. The title is Tiny Bath. They need to say, hi, I am Riley. I am from English, this school like that. I am from English school, choo 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 choo. And then after that one, um, today I'm telling a story about this dog, blah 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 blah. The introduction. I manifested to stay awake late today and I am here. Thank you so much, Harsh. And then the starting was I have a very large dog. So I will just say it like that. I have a very large dog. His name is Tiny. So I've been doing that kind of actions in order for them to um easily memorize what we were trying to memorize. Harsh, don't be so harsh. Oh yeah. So I hope that even if their mom, uh, it seemed like their moms are worried that their kids might not memorize those sentences, and they might block out whenever it's their uh, presentation already. But still trying. My friend who lives on the Philippines, in the Philippines, is sick like 2 weeks now. She got some parasites and is not getting better yet. She is so depressed. And now because she can't go hiking anymore for now. Really? So she went to the woods? I hope she will get better soon. Did she went to the forest? By any chance, did she went to somewhere like what was the most letter S, I forgot the word. Hi Kartik, do you know which city did she went? Peru. She gets hiking a lot. Do you know where which city did she went? My sleep cycle is harsh, bro. Oh yeah. Do you have problems in sleeping harsh? We, the people of tropical region, have good immune system. Maybe it depends. So she went all over the place. Um, she lives in Manila. Oh, she lives in Manila. You bought a vehicle? Who? Who bought a vehicle, Logan? Um, places good to visit in the Philippines. Um, it will be um, let me see the list. So that all this Boracay, Cebu, Iloilo, Samar, Siargao. There's no more. You go by train and bus to reach the academy. Why not use your car? Oh, I don't have my own car, Logan. Would you like to give me? um, my my husband has a car, but I couldn't drive his car because the insurance is just for him, single insurance. And then the one who has family insurance is the car of my father-in-law. And I'm afraid to drive that one because it's eight-seater and it's quite long. It's quite big for me. And then, yeah, I wish that I could buy a small car, but I've been working this YouTube channel for in paying of my, you know, my debts. So I couldn't buy any car at all. Oh, you've changed again. Wow, Jerry. You want to change your profile from time to time. Refresh, refresh. That's nice. So I'm finding the one that I've been trying to imagine. I forgot the letter S. I'm driving a Korean car and I'm really pleased with it. That's great for you, Varun. Really, I wish when I had my license after, I wish I had my own car so that I could uh, drive and practice, but I don't have. Message me? How could I message you, Cherry? You have any Facebook account so I could search it? Baler, La Union, Olbar, Puerto Perlera, Coron, El Nido, Subic, Siargao. Why is that one not here in the list? You can find it. What would be the name? Oh no, Jerry. There are a lot of Jerry. There are a lot of Jerry, so I couldn't find it immediately. My friend too lives in Manila. They are always hanging out at Mall of Asia. It's the biggest mall. I've heard it was the biggest mall around Asia. That's what I've heard. Maybe Southeast Asia. Hmm. Maybe we can. I'm sorry, I'm married. I fall in love with my family, with my husband, with my two kids. Um, Daily rituals ring. Yeah, the never-ending ring. I don't want it to. I don't want it to do that one all the time, but if it needs to, why not? I think it would not be harsh. Don't be heartbroken, Jerry. Malls are great. I believe Jerry does know that I'm married. Maybe he was just joking around. Malls are great in hot country, free air conditioning. True. We used to go to the mall whenever we can't go to the beach, especially for the people who are living in the city. We used to go to the mall, which is that is really true. And then we just stroll there and like window shopping. And if we're hungry, we go home. Because going to the beach, if you are just nearby the beach, that will be wonderful. Or you just can walk going to the beach, then you can do it. But if you're far away from it, then you go to the nearby um, malls that will be much more comfortable and free. So it's much more practical. So I will do this live for around 2 hours if I can. Yes, I believe 2 hours is fine. And then now I'm doing the stream for 35 minutes and I have four wonderful people. Thank you for the 13 likes. So in terms of the watching hour, I'm still working for it. I have 3,500 and been waiting for the pin. I hope this coming third week, next week, the pin would arrive. So I had changes in the name because maybe of my Korean name and my English name would not coincide. So yeah, been arranging those registrations, last week. Hi Renildo Lopez, how are you? The audio is low. Oh really? This is the this is the most that I could do. Maybe if um yes, maybe I would try to change the microphone if the audio has been being low for several days already, isn't it? Isn't it, people? Let me check my Persian Gulf. Hi, Samiyar. I would try to check. Well, yes, what about that? Yes, it got better. I need to be nearby my microphone. It's like already so much near by the screen. Really, I'm looking forward for Friday. So that will be Saturday. But I'm having a problem in terms of the preparation of my. Where are you from? I'm from the Philippines. You're from Iran. Welcome to my life. I'm from the Philippines and now living here in Daegu, South Korea. And I've been doing this live stream for almost 3 months straight, daily live. So whenever you are interested to know more about South Korea, you could check my channel. And whenever you are also interested to know me, there are a lot of videos that you could check in my channel. So if you like it, I hope you like and subscribe, and you'll be um, you'll be notified whenever I have uploads and live streams. Why you kept on telling about Persian Gulf? So as I've said, today I was watching a video of a city in the Philippines here on YouTube, in which, yes, Free Palestine. In which city did you watch? Which city? Because there are a lot of cities, places in the Philippines. Which particularly, Renildo? Cebu looks good. Yes, Cebu is so interesting, Harsh. That's why many of the Koreans would go there. In Coron, um, and the other parts. There are a lot of beautiful beaches in Cebu, and a lot of foreigners goes there. I had been there. Yes, Philippines has beautiful beaches. You could go all over the Philippines and find all the beaches there, and it's so beautiful. If you have lots of time, if you have lots of time and money to travel, why not? I've saw some foreigners do that one when we went to Cebu. You're Brazilian. Oh, oh, that's nice. I believe Brazil also has wonderful beach. So that's why maybe you love beach, isn't it? Also, what would be the budget for South Korea roundabout if you're not too demanding? Let us ask Varun the chat GPT. If you are wondering with things and no one would advise you, Maybe you could go and check Chat GPT. They would give you anything under the sun as long as they have an idea about it. They would give you an answer for free. Maybe it depends with the uh city that you're gonna stay. It's locked. Hmm? Okay. Chamarnildo. What is that? What is what does that mean? Harsh. You know, there's also chama in Korean. It means patience. It depends. You know, you will have a big budget if you're going to Seoul, but with the provinces, lower budget, I think will be fine. It depends on how you will um use to budget for your necessities, for the things you need, especially food. Because I'm not sure the hotels. What would you say on one without hotel? Without hotel, where will we stay? When is the Philippines trip? This coming May 31. We're going to Busan. And then after that one, June 1, we will arrive in the Philippines. Would you come, Harsh? Would you like to come? Why I'm waiting for the chat GPT. No, it's actually DeepSeek. So, uh, cheapest budget, overall budget, overall budget trip to South Korea. Okay. Hotel, I would count extra. That's good. You get some break from daily life. Yes. Uh, oh, it didn't give me for a while. It didn't give me a certain budget, but idea only. Copy. Mm, there should be like, why doesn't paste amount and one. Oh, okay. Yeah, we'll visit Philippines someday, sure. What would be the budget would like be for Rune? Is it for 1 week, for a month? Because here it's just for a week. It says here it says here sample budget breakdown for 7 days in one. So the covered was flight, hotel for 6 nights, food. transport, and attraction entry fees. So it would give you 445,000 won to 700,000 won in just 1 week. So this budget is, as I've said, the flight, hotel, food, transport, and attractions. I was thinking about 1.5 million won, maybe for 2 weeks. It says here 445,000 won to 700,000 won in 1 week. So it was like um, nearby to what you were thinking. But here, this has a hotel already. So it depends with the hotel that you're gonna find. And in terms of the food, if you have a hotel and you could cook there, it's much more better. Or you could find, street foods. That is also one of the cheapest way that you could have your food, because in terms of the convenience store, um, maybe the most that you could eat, if you can just eat sausage only or sandwiches, you could buy to 1,000 to 2,000 won without hotels. Mm. 1,000 to 2,000 won, you could buy one food like sausages, sandwiches. Yes, that would be 1,000 to 3,000 won here in Daegu. But I don't know in terms there in Seoul, because their prices are double because it is the capital. So now I have six wonderful people. I wrote your name for room before, didn't I? Let me just check my notebook. Okay, yes, okay. Fern. I had so many things that I wrote here. I wasn't able to remember everything. Just imagine, I've been doing this for 3 months. I was also thinking if I take a hotel or an Airbnb, not sure yet. Some actually do the Airbnb. Hi, Pritam. Hello. Hi. How are you? Some are doing the Airbnb for him because it is practical way to go here. The the hotel maybe will cost you too much, but maybe it will give you comfort. Please tell a Korean horror story. I don't know one, Logan. Any superstition story? Um, I just I don't know if it's a story. I just know that here in Korea they don't like to write your names in red pen. Are you aware of that? If you write your name in using a red pen, it means that that is only for those who already died, and they know all of that. And then red pen, yes. When you use red pen in writing your name, it means you're the dead person. So it's not good to use red pen in terms of writing your name here in Korea. I mean, not all of them have like superstitions. Not really. I didn't wrote anything for Farun. Farun, you're from Germany, right? I thought Airbnb would be more flexible if you have guests, for example. Yes, I believe so. I know we shouldn't write it on the Death Note. You know Death Note anime movie? Well, I don't know Death Note. Oh, there are a lot of visual here. Mm. Farun, you're from Germany, right? Am I right? I watched that one. You watch anime? You like to watch anime? Am I right, Farun? I couldn't see if I wrote something because sometimes if I do remember the name, I just remember it and I forgot that I didn't wrote it. Maybe you like anime, that's why. This notebook. If you have just seen my notebook, would you like me to take a video of this notebook? Varun, what are absolute no goes that you never should do in South Korea in general? You're from Germany, right? Yeah, I'm correct with my memory. That's great. The don'ts here in Korea, the don'ts. Of course, you will not you cannot easily communicate um with the people. So let me remember the don'ts. What are the don'ts here? Don't ever ask um a woman's age here for the Koreans. You remember? I did remember you're from Germany. That's what I remembered always. And then just imagine how many people have been in my life for the past 3 months. That's why really I'm so afraid sometimes if they're expecting that everything I do remembered, especially in our brothers and sisters in India. I'm sometimes I would try to really like how imagine Riley uh, what we would do. So what are the don'ts here? Respect the local culture, I guess. Yes, that is nice, Shapam. Thank you for that. Yes, just respect everybody, and then if you are receiving something, if there is someone who will give you, you use your two hands, especially with the elders, and um, try to practice the yo. If you're trying to practice Korean, you could um, in terms of the greeting, you could use 안녕하세요, and then with a bow. I think I made a video about that. That's why I'm learning Hangul. Yes, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. And then uh if you have a bus card, when in Rome, do as the Romans do. Mm, that could be, yes. If you have a bus card, um if you're going somewhere, bus card, or you could also use it for your subway train, for your transportation card. Um always what you call this, top it, for two times, going and um also when you arrived, you top it once, especially with the yes, not just the bus. Yes, if you top it always, the next within 15 minutes, the next the next transportation that you would go, that within within the interval of 15 minutes would be free. That's why you need to top it always. Mm. Top it when you ride the bus or the subway train, and then when you go down, you top it again so that your next ride would be free. That is one of the good things that you have to remember. And then try to learn also the maps. You could check the maps. There is also Cacao Maps or Naver Maps. But me, I'm already been living here for 7 years. The most comfortable map navigation for me is maps, literally maps. So it's much more easier to find your destinations, especially using the navigation. You just follow like the light going to the certain location that you would like to go. Even not asking the locals would be fine. You can track it on your own. In Taiwan, we had like prepaid cards you use for bus and metro. Yes, in South Korea, they also have that one. You could buy that one. I think we bought that one when I had my when my teacher from Oslo, from Norway, went here together with um her beautiful daughter, and of course my teacher is beautiful, and the beautiful ladies I have. We bought the met for the bus and metro. We bought it in the convenience store, and there are also designs that you could choose, but the design ones is much more costly. So you could it was similar there. Yes, you could bought that one. And some of the locals, there are, if you go to Seoul, maybe there are who knows English more, but if you will go to another um cities, maybe uh you can just find few would speak English. But in terms of Seoul, Busan, those have a lot of foreigners. They speak English, but it's much more better. You have your um, papago or any translation for you, so that you could communicate with the locals whenever it needs to. Mm. Because if it doesn't need at all, you can just manage by uh, yourself. It's much more better because sometimes they're aloof with foreign people. Even with their the same Korean, sometimes they don't like to talk. They kind of bit ignore someone they don't know. Mm. They're kind of aloof. Some of them have are introvert, and what is the other one? I forgot. Most of them I can see they are introverts. So yeah, it's better to be prepared. As I've said, the maps, the papago, the translation, so that if you don't know what to say anymore, you could communicate with them just by showing the translation. And if you think that they are having a hard time, because sometimes the translation is also mm, extrovert, yes, extrovert, not really just some of them would be extrovert. Most of them are like introverts and would like to ignore someone that they don't know. I hope my Korean will be a lot better until then. Yes, it will. You just have to memorize the greeting. 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. It's nice to meet you. Hi, nice to meet you. Good morning, nice to meet you. That is 안녕하세요, 반갑습니다. 어디 means where, 어디. 화장실. Where is the comfort room? 화장실. 어디예요? Mm. So mostly you can use that one, right? Where is the comfort room? 화장실. 어디예요? But if you are having a hard time in terms of memorizing those things, you could do it by action. Just show them an image, or yeah, show them in action, show them an image so that they would get what you were trying to say. If in terms of you're blacked out already and you don't know what to say anymore in Korean, I'm having a hard time deciding if I'm introvert or extrovert. Is it only me? If you are half half, and still you could be considered as extrovert. That's what I remembered. Hola, buenos días. Hello, good morning. Hola, buenos días, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. You're in Google Maps working good there, or should I use Naver? I did try to use Naver, but it was not good for me because Naver um is equal to Google, but I'm not comfortable with it because I don't usually use it and it's much more of Korean. That's why I still use Google. I use Maps, like literally MAPS, just Maps. So there I could type in the English word. That's why it's much more comfortable for me. How would I pronounce or say Google? Isn't it Google? Am I wrong with my pronunciation there? When I started driving, always got wrong reading Maps. Oh, really? Especially the Ways, WAYS, isn't it? That's why maybe it's much more better to check maybe the other apps that could help you in in telling your destination. Am I right? Mi amigo, Google. Is it wrong? Kindly correct me, please. In English, Google is pronounced exactly how you're saying it. Here, I forgot. How do they say it? Google인가? Google, 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 Google. I forgot. How do they say it in Korean? Hi, cigar. Because most of here, for example, let me give you an example. Uh, for example, cup. How are you doing, dear? I'm fine. Thank you for asking. How about you, cigar? Cup. Okay. In English, it's cup, but them is kapu with with the EU. They add that one. That's why whenever I teach them how to read words, I'm always emphasizing to them that don't need an there. You don't need to say an there. Just cup only, not kapu. No. So they add that one. That's what they call them, the Korean accent. I'm fine, thank you. You great soul. Thank you so much, cigar. So aside from cup, this one brush, brush. You know, do you get what I'm trying to tell? You're still in the Ravens hospital. That's what you always say, Abigail. I hope everything will be fine and you could go home. And we were asking what you're doing in the Ravens hospital. You're welcome. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I didn't know that I was on live for 1 hour and 4 minutes. So I get rest when I go to the Philippines, and still we're trying to prepare ourselves going there. So Yes, aside from those that you would remember. And then here, for Rune, you could also use online payment. Like you could use online payments actually. If your bank is open with um transact transacting transacting with international banks, you could pay online. Even on the streets they have their bank accounts. Faroon, in English, yes, silly, but if you don't speak English, how would you know about the OS together with a U sound? Can I s- can I ask you what about your profession? I mean, your doing job or something? Oh, Sagar, I am an English teacher in an academy, but I don't have a perfect English. It's just I can speak the language, and I can perform well if I trained my own self. Trying to get the Vikings out. Vikings in the hospital? I need someone to practice Korean that I would be much faster getting better. You could practice your Korean in the, you know where? In the public market. There are a lot of elders there. Some of them are fond of speaking with foreigner people. But if you think that there is an elder that doesn't want to speak with uh, a foreign person, um, don't push yourself there because elders are quite. Some of them are so close-minded. They don't like to welcome foreign people. Some, some also they do welcome foreign people. Adminito, you were right. Because of Google, we pronounce it how it's read. Google, not Google. Get it? It's credit card much accepted. Yes, but in the streets or in the public markets, they don't have like, the machine. You can just swipe the card. But if you have like check card, then you could just pay it online. Then you could transact with them because they will just give you their bank accounts, and you could just not anymore use money in order to transact. Even in the streets, you could buy, not using the physical money. Okay, good job. I feel you're a good teacher, especially in English. I hope so, Sagar. They don't listen to me well, but I find it's not my disadvantage, it's their disadvantage. I'm really trying to, I'm really trying my best to teach them and then to perform my best. But if they don't listen to me, I tried one, two, three times first. But if they don't, well, it's their disadvantage already. I did my job well. And I did it for the 50 minutes that they are within me. I have Visa I could use. You could use. We pronounce it Google, not Google. Maybe it depends with the country, Minito. Even me, I pronounce it Google, not Google. It depends, maybe. That their accent. Mm, it depends. And then what are the things that you? Sure, I bring cash too. Yes, you could bring cash too. And then it's better to, when you give it, especially with an elder, you give it with your two hands. I respect and appreciate your all intentions toward English so well. Thank you, Cigar. Google, Google, Google. Mm. And then, what are the things that you need to do? Varun, you are a man with beard, right? Isn't it? Did you know that here in South Korea, there is just few people who have beard? They don't have beard that much, especially in the city, because they like to maintain their the being presentable. My name is also pronounced different in Korean. Pe, peron, peron, perun, pe, pi, pirun. It could be like pirun, pirun, because I can pronounce it pirun, but in Korean it could be like pirun, pirun. My real name. I see. What time is there? What time is it there, fam? Well, it's 6:44 a.m. here. Oswald, where are you from? Benito, I sent you an audio so you could understand what I'm trying to say. Okay, let me check. Is there any audio right now? Yes, sure. Can it send me? Benito. Not yet. Yeah, I am waiting for it. In Taiwan, I was also mostly the only one with beard besides some other foreigners. Yeah, I remember your beard, Firun. That's why I was discussing it. I'm from Africa, some Zambian. Oh, welcome to my live, Oswald. My brother is from South Africa also, actually. I forgot which part. And then um we had this vocabularies, and one of the vocabulary was mustache, and it is related with beard, right? Mustache and then beard. And I asked my husband about it also. And even mustache, they said that they haven't been able to see someone who has mustache. So even the beard. But for foreigners, it's fine. But it's expected if you have this, because you're a German Faroon, you have really like um, the appearance is really so would tell that you're a foreigner. Some of the elders would like see you from head to toe. But in case I always shave it off. Ah, I see. They will always see you from head to toe, not just like those who are from Europe and from US, that is um literally that you would see their foreign features, because us Asians, some of us could be like Koreans if they don't speak, and if they speak the language like a native one, they wouldn't know that that person is a foreigner. For example, some of the Japanese, some of the Chinese or Vietnamese, they look like Korean if they don't speak. What about your family? I mean, your husband and your kids. My kids are sleeping. My husband is also sleeping. Remember, okay, I just sent it. Okay. How tall are the Koreans in average? Some of them are like the same height, like me. Some of them are so tall. My husband is, what is his height? I forgot my husband's height. Mine is 5'3". The others are tall. The others are like the same as my height. In Taiwan, everyone was pretty short. Here, not all are short. Medium and then super tall. In centimeter, I don't know the centimeter of my husband, but I have I know 163 centimeter. Let me just let me just listen to mi amigo.
Hey, Rian, what I was trying to explain is that here in Mexico we call it gogle. The way it's
Google.
spelled, uh, it's because the thing is that if you don't know English, how would you know about two O's will make a U sound? I don't know if I'm explaining that correctly. So that's why I was
Ah,
separating go or go, gle. So yeah. So that's how we pronounce it. Also, Wi-Fi, we don't say Wi-Fi, we say Wi-Fi because that's the way it's spelled. Like, yeah, if you
ah,
don't know, also,
mi
I'm guessing in
amigo.
every other language, like if you don't know the rules, you know how you pronounce it or any company or whatever, right?
True, true.
Hey,
Because
Rian, what I was trying to
oh,
explain is
sorry,
that here in Mexico, we
mi
call it
amigo.
Google, the way it's spelled.
Have you heard your voice, mi amigo? Yes. Thank you. I was trying to imagine that one because in Spanish, mi amigo, por favor, mi inglés. So that's why it's like Google. But yes, you have a point there. If you don't know the rules in English, you wouldn't know how to pronounce it. Even them Koreans, they are applying their rules with the pronunciation of the English words. That's why it's like couple because they also if you know the Korean language, you would understand why they pronounce it that way because of their own language too. They're applying the rule of their own language to the English language. That's why they would have the chances to um, say the word in their own way, like Spanish accent way or Korean accent way. So now I get it. Thank you so much. Oh, mi amigo, your English is very good. Yeah, because you're just nearby the states. Maybe that's why. Some of the kids are asking me, "Teacher, are you from the U.S.?" Or asking, or like wondering, am I really from the U.S.? No, I'm from the Philippines. Hmm. Where are we? Okay, I hope you will go for sleep later. I don't know, Sagar. Yesterday when I arrived in the academy, I was really trying to prepare the things that I need, but I was so sleepy, so I slept for like few minutes, and then I remembered it's working time already. I'm gonna use that for giggles. Oh, hi, Asan. How are you? Where are you from? So, you have a point there, mi amigo, and I believe you. Your voice is really great, and you're maybe you sing well. Mm. So, wow, yeah. So that maybe that's it. You're from Iran, yes. For a few days already, I have Iran viewers for a few days already now. I've reached now Iran. Wow. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope if you're curious of what I do, I hope you check my channel. And if you like it, I hope you like and subscribe. Benefits of reaching first academy, you can sleep. That's too harsh. That's the benefit. And like you can do a concert. I did sing a song there while I'm trying to prepare myself. And then when I really thought that um it seemed like I'm so sleepy, I just go to my classroom because I owned the classroom for a while I'm still working there. So I sleep there. I slept and then I was trying to imagine, oh, maybe if I overslept, I must not do that. So I need to sleep. I need to sleep. Just no, not really sleep, just nap. And then I need to immediately wake up. What if the director would be there? Because the second one who always arrive is our director. If she would saw me that I was sleeping, well, do I have chances to explain? At least when before I slept, I did my preparations for a while, but I wasn't able to finish all. But you when I started to be a teacher, I learned how to um I learned how to what you call this? You know, if impronto, um, to be ready, even if you're not. You know that kind of feeling. Okay, I will go to sleep now. To I wish everyone a great day. Thank you so much for your conversation with me, Faroon. It was really nice. I agree 100 on applying your own rules when you speak English. I believe you know. How about that one, Minito? Did you observe that also the Americans have their own rule? And even sometimes I'm quite uh what do you call this, confused, because sometimes there are times they are using the pronouns like he or she, even if they are speaking with a lady or a woman. Still, sometimes there are some of them would address he, even if she's a girl, or him, or his. There are times like that, but they're a native. Mm. There are times like that that they maintain the same pronoun with someone whose gender is a girl. Sagar, okay, we'll go to sleep on time. Bye now. Yes, thank you so much, Sagar. Thank you for everyone who did drop by here to have a conversation with me. 남편과 자녀에게 안부 인사를 전하, 전합니다. 감사합니다. 오, 너무 잘하는데요. Um, Farron was telling me to give his regards to my husband and my children. Thank you so much. I will send it. Thank you. Your English is amazing, better from mine, believe it or not. Thank you, Minito. When I had this live really for the succeeding 3 months, I can say that my English has been good for a bit. I believe I'm not really that like the native ones because I couldn't reach that one. I don't have a blood. But because I'm trying to practice it every day I'm speaking the language, I was able to um be much more natural in terms of expressing myself, even not anymore trying to search what are the things that I would say. I can say it naturally as long as I wanted to. Now I can express it. So it really helped me. But you know what's the disadvantage? I forgot the Korean. You should start a linguistic live and teach Korean. Shubham. I did try to teach Korean here, but you know what happened? It made the life so boring. And then the others were like, "Ex going to somewhere." They like to exit. So I was like, what would be the nice thing? So I went again to chit chat. The more I chit chat and the more I focus with all the viewers here, if they would like to have a conversation with me, that's the time that the chats would continue popping. That's why I go back again to chit chat. And I just always imagine that, oh, I know there are lots of people there who are trying to have chit chat with someone, not just with me. Gossips. So, yes, I believe all of the people would like to chit chat, but it depends with the topic. So, mi amigo, um, muchas gracias. What is the, I forgot to say again. Your English is really good. I could understand that anybody will think you're from USA. Um, there are some Benito. I have someone. I I I met someone, but they are related with the religion. That's why I was I stopped seeing them because it would have a conflict with the the Korean religion that I followed now. And before I did meet someone and they are um Christian. Let's just say that they are Christian. I don't like to say something bad about their religion because I do respect every religion. So I met them and they were like, "Oh wow, you're so amazing. You have a lovely accent and I like the way uh how you speak with us and your accent is good. Your English is good." They said, "Oh, what do you do?" And I told them, "Oh, I'm an English teacher in an academy here." "Oh, so that's why it fits you." So I was like, coming from someone who is living in the States and who went here for their mission. So I was like, "Oh, that is a big compliment for me. Thank you so much." Menito, ¿dónde estás? I've heard that one, but I forgot the meaning, Shubham. Minito, mi amigo, ¿dónde estás? Let me just search them. If I don't know anything, I just go, oh, my stomach is now having conversation with me. Before, really, when I speak English, there are times that it's so awkward. And it seemed like I'm forcing myself. But nowadays that I kept on speaking the language, it seemed like the awkwardness is still there, but not anymore 100%, 30% maybe. ¿Dónde estás? Ensenada, Baja California, Mexico. Ah, there is also California in Mexico. ¿Dónde estás is where are you? Is there any Spanish, what you call this? Famous Spanish songs. Do you know is El Mundo Spanish? Because I know El Mundo. El mundo. Na, 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 na. Ah, Despacito. Despacito. Na, 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 na. I tried to dance this one before. Despacito. But I forgot. Despacito, que respaldo, que despacito. Ah, it's so fast. Um, cool. I know Despacito. Querida. Querida, is it, I forgot. Querida is like the other woman. Vives in Mexico. Hmm. Tura, Tura. Is that the one? Tura, Tura. Um, the others I don't know. Mm-hmm. Is Marimar related to Mexico? Marimar, Costanita soy. Simon aquí in Mexico. I don't know the other one. Mm. So maybe one day I would try to sing a Spanish song for mi amigo. Isn't it nice? Because I did try the Indian song. I had a hard time in terms of the pronunciation. Mm. And then German song, maybe that will be one of the difficult ones, especially Russian. But one of the, as I've said, as always, one of my avid viewers are from Russia also. But I seldom encountered here. Mi no hablo español. You don't know how to speak Spanish? Is that what it means? Mi no hablo inglés. Marimar was a famous telenovela in Mexico when I was a kid. Oh, don't you know that I've always, because we are almost in the same age, me also. Marimar, oh, castanita soy. I really love that. Talia. I love Talia, and she's so gorgeous, really beautiful, pretty, and everything. And we love how she do the acting. Even Rosalinda, we tried to watch that one. It was also famous in the Philippines. Marimar, Rosalinda. I forgot the other dramas that we were able to see in the Philippines, but I remember Marimar and Rosalinda. I don't speak. I don't speak. I don't speak Mexican. Mi no hablo Mexicano. Ah, Mexicano is a man. M- mi no hablo Spanish. So it was really famous, mi amigo, in the Philippines, Rosalinda and Marimar. And now she's already matured, but seeing her beauty still exists, still, right? So now I have 6 lovely viewers. Thank you for my 15 likes. And I didn't know that I'm already doing the live for 1 hour and 31 minutes. So how much more? 29, 29, 20, no, 30 minutes more. And I would end my live. So that is nice. Hmm. Famous Spanish song. What are the others? I cannot play it here because I'm afraid with copyright. So I'd rather do it in a cappella, even if I'm not really that super. I believe more than me, my amigo here has much more, um because he's a singer, isn't it? He's in a band. He bass, plays the bass. So I believe he does to sing, and it seemed like his voice when you have heard it. It seemed like he does sing. For a while, let me just reconnect. Oh, what happened? Oh, that was crazy to hear that you know about El Cine Mexicano. You see, there's a message there and I didn't see it. Yes, I know Marimar. I know Thalia, and she's invading Philippines before and was so famous. That's why I know Marimar is one of her. I think it was the first, and she was young, and then oh serio serio, and then Pulgoso. Pulgoso is there. Serio Pulgoso. Then who was the other? I remember Serio was the love interest of Talia, of Marimar. And then Corazon. Corazon is there. The Corazon is the helper of Serio in the Hacienda. Correct me if I'm wrong. I remember those. You watch a lot of telenovelas? Yes, I did watch a lot of telenovelas. I like watching TV. Watched, yes. I watch and I love telenovelas, Korean novelas, telenovelas. I love those. It's just now that I'm so busy, I couldn't give too much time, but I love it. Well, I couldn't relate, but I'm excited to see you excited because Shubham really, I love Talia, and I remember the characters as I've said. I remember them. Corazon is the one who's wearing something here on her hair, and she's quite darker. And Serio is also guapito. And then Marimar, so beautiful. Mm. So I really love it. I always love the story that there is a poor lady and suddenly she became rich. There is a rich guy who adores someone who is poor, and then after when they get married, the poor lady will become rich. I love this story. I don't know why. It's so interesting. Most of the time when that kind of hi, Taya Raj. Most of the time, when they have that kind of story, it really clicks to me. I don't know for the others, but it does click to me, whatever it is. Being from poor, from rags to riches, that kind of story, it does click. And maybe it could be like oldies, but I think they still use that one in terms of grabbing the audience attention. Would you agree with me? I agree with my own self. So yeah, and I forgot the other Spanish songs that my excuse me, that my father used to play. I'm going to have to take off. I would try to remember to continue this conversation next time. Always a pleasure to see you. Thank you, Manito. Muchas gracias. You know that you could still contact me here or you know where, right? Insta also because they were looking for my Insta. I couldn't give it anymore. Yes, so you could contact me there anytime. Thank you so much. Muchas gracias. Always take care and then yes. Buenas noches, mi amigo. Oh, that's nice, Shubham. Buenas noches, mi amigo. Muchas gracias. Let's eat. Mm, thank you. So I have 34 no 24 minutes. I would end my life. I'm just eating the leftover of my children. This is not yet breakfast. Just to keep me alive while I'm doing the live. I do have 4 lovely viewers right now. You have anything to share? Don't hesitate to share it with me. I would love to hear about you instead of just telling about myself. And of course, my motto is not to be quiet. Keeping your inner child alive. Yes, I think it will be better if your inner child will always be alive. It gives you energy, and you forgot that your age is running. Because I don't really always think of my age. As I've said before, when I turned to 30, I forgot that my age is running. So when sometimes they ask me, how old are you? I forgot how old I am. So I need a calculator and I need to like do the calculation first before I can tell. And now when they were asking how old I am, not here in the live, I tell it in live but not the exact. Before I can tell it the exact. And then I was just secret. So it's really, I think it would be better if you keep your inner child alive, isn't it, Shubham? Rather than being so serious. There are times also I'm serious, but there are times also I try to be, yes, I try to turn on my inner child. But before, Shubham, I don't eat these foods, but keeps on um appearing in front of me, and I don't want to be bored sometimes. When I'm so bored, This one gives me entertainment. For a while, oh, it's just the same. So thank you so much for my 15 likes. Thank you for the 4 viewers. What if I go on the live also like 4 o'clock? Would there be anyone who would come to my live? I don't know. Because I woke up 4 o'clock. What if I tried that one? Maybe I would be so tired. Because I'm already tired in the morning. And then when I go home and walk going to the station, that's maybe it made me much more tired. That's why in the middle, I'm really trying to get a nap. Incheon, Outback. Oh, I'm like a brother. 네, 안녕하세요. 반갑습니다. I think you should be getting enough sleep. Yes, I do think so, Shapam. That's why every weekend now, mm, my children are playing and me, I'm trying to get a nap. That's why my brother is also suggesting, why not I take one day. I have to, I say your vlog, it took 3 buses to go to academy. Yes. One bus going to the subway train. 네, 한국말 말할 줄 알아요. 근데 정확하게 그런 정도 아니에요. 아니지만 말할 수 있어요. 음, it, then after the bus, I'm going to the subway train. And after the subway train, no, I walk going to the bus station. 누나 이뻐요. 감사합니다. 누나 이쁘면 저 채널 좀 구독자 해주세요. 좋아요 구독자 해주세요. 감사합니다. And then after I walk, go to the bus station, and then ride the bus, going to the subway station, ride a subway train, walk again, going to the um bus station, then going down, walk again, and I arrived. I arrived my academy. So it's quite a long journey for me, Harsh. That's why I'm trying to maybe change my academy this coming September. I hope so. Let's eat. This one is caramel coke. Caramel tangkung. I've featured this one. I've featured this one in one of my vlogs. All of the languages I've heard, why does Korean sound so polite? Really? Does 신규 앱 소지 감지 갑자기요. Really it does? Would you like me to speak Korean so that you would hear? It seemed like, but you know they have this. They have that one. 진짜. Like that. Mm. Ah, they have this kind of habit before they have the one that I don't I always remember, and they're different when they are maybe it's different with the cities that you are living with. From I heard that a lot in K dramas, right? Gosh. And then what was the other one? 아닐 것 같다. But there is like a little politeness. No, not a little. Yes, there is politeness. Yes, they are so polite, harsh. That's why they have this honorific. They have this honorific. That's why sometimes, when I try to speak with the elders, I'm having doubts in speaking with them because I might not apply the honorific thing, and Like I just want to greet 안녕하세요 and then after that cut. And they use the word to end. They use this term cut. The cut that I know is really, using the Caesar cut or the drum cut. But here, kachiya, it's end already. So 16 minutes more and I would end my life, kachiya. And then I'll see you again. I don't know if I would have my um because today is Thursday. I don't know if I would have my prep live. Before I used to, but the days pass by. I feel really that my my energy gets much more slower. And every day I was thinking of um the game that I should always. It's not nice to always maintain just one game, the same game every day. So I'm really trying to think of a game every week. But there are games that I thought that was really fun for me to imagine. But when I do it, it was not fun for the kids, and they were like, "Teacher, why are you doing this?" And to tell you, everyone, today is Teachers' Day here in South Korea, and I don't know what will happen for this day because last time in my academy, there's really nothing special because here in Korea they don't usually now give some gifts with the teachers. But if you will give a gift, most of them will be like letters or just like um snack maybe. Waking up so early can make you tired. Yes, it does. Would you believe, Harsh? Every day I'm so tired. That's why my brother Ray, my kapatid Ray, was suggesting that it's much more better for me to like take one day for rest day. For example, for Sunday, I would take rest day. He was suggesting it to me so that I would have um my me time. How I push this one because yeah, it's for the watching hours. Maybe if I reach the watching hours already, I could like take um 2 days or one day for my rest day. Would that be good? I hope so. Because the more you are consistent, the more you are active here, the more help that you get from YouTube management. They are trying to like push your channel to others since you are a very small YouTuber. So whenever, yep, you should take a rest day as you say health is well. True harsh. Have a great day ahead, everyone. Yes, thank you so much, Shubham. It was a great time that I had conversation with you, and you're so great in Mexican and Spanish. Mm. What was your the one that you told Menito? Muchas gracias, mi amigo Shubham. Thank you so much. Yes, Espanol. Espanol. Mm. Would you like me to combine the Spanish, Korean, and English and Filipino? 대단해요. Muchas gracias, mi amigo. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. 대단해요 is you're very great. I would definitely attend Korean classes. You would like to? If I do it here, maybe I need to start with maybe I need to start with the first thing that you need to know in for you to learn Korean. But the thing is, if I do the Korean classes, need subtitles then if you combine. Mm. 대단해요 is 대단해요. is you're great. You know, muchas gracias is thank you. Thank you very much. And then thank you. Muchas gracias. Thank you very much. And then um 대단해요. Muchas gracias. 감사합니다. Thank you so much. It's just the same. I hope if I had my Korean classes, it would not be so boring. Because if it will, I would go back to chit chat then. Or maybe a combination of it will be fine, isn't it? If there's a combination with the chit chat and also teaching English, teaching Korean, um, I'm afraid if my husband would see it and judge me, but I would take it. For me to be trained, isn't it much more better, right? So I would begin with the alphabet. I would be fine, right? You know, if you are looking for um how to learn Korean here, some of the foreigners are having a hard time to learn Korean, especially if they're just here for um 전 인도 있어 왔어요. 저는 저는 it's you. 인도에서 왔어요. You are it's not 저는 but 저는 저 저는 me I am. Indo means India. India. You are from India. You are from India. 저는 인도에서 왔어요. I am from India. I live in India. No, 저는 it's I am. 인도에서 you're from India. 어디에서 왔어요? 어느 나라에서 왔어요? Where are you from? That is the question. 어느 나라에서 왔어요? Which country are you from? 저는 인도에서 왔어요. I am from India. I'm not really that good yet in terms of the translation. If you ask my husband about it, even my father-in-law would tell you that I am like 30% or 40 to 50 maybe, running almost. So sometimes I'm having doubts to teach Korean because me myself I have to teach myself first Korean so that I could teach it much more clearer. And there are lots of people now who's been learning the language like near to the native already and seeing myself, I wish I was like that, but I am not. So still continuing to learn the language so I can practice it with my husband every time when we try to communicate with each other because that's the only way to communicate for my in-laws and my husband. And the thing is I kind of memorized already because we almost have the same topic and words that I use, so I'm not really exploring with how do I speak the language. So there are times that I get confused because you know that I'm also speaking English and even my language too. So really, not all the time that having multi languages is great. There are times that you don't know anymore the words because of the mixed language that you have. For a while, just reconnecting. But I would love to share the knowledge that I have. I do have a notebook. You once spoke Tagalog really fast, sounded like a rap. Magandang umaga. Good morning. Magandang um hapon. Good afternoon. Magandang. You always use magandang. Gabi. Good evening. I'm so interested in learning different languages, but haven't been getting enough time. Oh, so let's start with Korean then. Since I'm in Korean, also I would love to study back. And I would love to study. So why can't we be like that? I would love to study Korean and I would love to have chit chat. So why can't I just mix that one? So I would get the book that I always study, and maybe it's much more better if I discuss first my notes. So from there, from my notes, going to the book, I have like, I don't know if you're aware with Talk to Me in Korean. Talk to Me in Korean books. My husband bought me those books. So rather than keeping it by myself, I would rather share it to all of you. Would you mind if you would study with me while having a conversation here? Maybe it will make our life much more value. I do value our life, everyone. Maybe it's much worth to see, isn't it? Other than our gossips. And, but I really love sharing things with you. I love to know your things also that you are trying to keep by yourself and sharing it with me. So I really love to know people. So if it's fine with you, I study Korean, I share it with you, then we're gonna have that one. We'll start it tomorrow. Would you agree, Shabham? Huh. I try to listen to podcasts in spare time. Ah, yeah. Sure. Is this also one considered to be podcast? I'm an English teacher, but sometimes there are words that I'm still confused. Would you believe that one? I think not all English teachers are perfect. They can do the job, it's because they're trying to train themselves before the class. But there are times in terms of the grammar thing, we use our own stored knowledge to apply it. Since I become since I became an English teacher, I just thought of that one. Not all English teachers are so perfect. They are considered because it seemed like they can do the job. So they were considered to be there and hired to be an English teacher. But not all of them are you're the one that you expect for them, the usual that this person is an English teacher, so maybe she's really very good. No, some of them, most of us are we just trained ourselves before we are performing with our class. That's why we can do the job. So if it's okay with you, then I could do it tomorrow. Mm. So that I would know now what to say during my live. If no one will have chit chat with me, then I would teach. But what would be my board? You will just see my hands there. I would take my whiteboard. I need a pen. Now I only have 2 minutes and I would end my live. It's timing that my snack is now almost finished because I have to prepare now. Today also my husband would work. We would have attendance in class. Okay, let me do that one. I have my notebook cards, so I would list all the students that I have. If you have a perfect attendance, you have an award. best in attendance. I remember that I was awarded also with that one, and I'm already happy. At least in every um commencement, graduation, I have an award, best in attendance. At least I have, right? It's not easy to be best in attendance. Would you agree with that? That was finished. Just waiting for a few seconds and I would end. Thank you so much, Shabham Heart. I'm very happy that you're back. And I hope every exam results are all were fine. I believe you did well because I believe you're smart. Thank you so much for your unending support. Santana was here, but I think he was not able to have a long conversation with me at all. It just dropped here. So that's it, everyone. This is your Dago Pinay TV, and always thankful that you're here. And I hope your time was worth it because for me it was. So thank you so much. If you're curious with my channel and you're just new here, I hope you try to check my channel. Take care, everyone. Have a good day. Yes. Check my channel if you like it, like and subscribe so that you'll be notified every time I do my live. Now, also, you could share your support to my channel through buying the super stickers, super chats, and even the super things that you could use for the videos to express your support. Santano, you're there. I was just telling about you a while ago. You were there. You were just watching and being silent. Okay, Santano. And then thank you so much. And you could also go to the membership if you wanted to express also your support. Thank you so much for still to all of my members. Harsh Santano, my brother, Tai Bai, Pulmulnim, and then was it Mariska? Of course, my brother Ray, and forgive me for the others if I did forgot something. So thank you so much for whole support. So this is Dago Pinay TV always telling you to take care of yourself, especially your health, because health is wealth. But I'm tired. I should take care also of my health. So soon, if I'm successful with this already, what were you telling about me? I was telling them that you were here, but you're so silent. Yes, that's what I told them. Thank you so much for my 16 likes for my 6 wonderful people. And I had been live for 2 hours and 3 minutes now. So thank you. And I hope to see you and looking forward to see you for my next coming live. A hooey hoo, said Craig. Thank you so much. Thank you.